Well, it's good to know that our park rangers in Central Park are on the job. Undercover work now. Undercover work. They happen to arrest a gentleman not charged with painting graffiti on buildings like everybody else seems to be doing, or stripping a car, or even mugging anybody. Yes, he was arrested on charges of criminal mischief for picking and eating dandelions in Central Park. We speak, of course, of the one and only wild man, Steve Brill from Central Park. There he is. One of the 10 most wanted men in Central Park right here. And thank God those undercover agents were on the job that day and nailed him right in the middle of picking up a dandelion out of that park.
We're all safer because of it, I'm telling you.
That's right. Now listen, wild man, tell us what happened from all of that.
Well,
incidentally, it made headlines all over the country, as you can see right here. Chicago Sun-Times, everybody had the story.
Well, I was teaching people how to collect wild foods in the park. We collected dandelion greens for salads. We collected some wild onions, which are all over the park. These are weeds that are cut down by the millions by the park mowers. They're not rare plants, which we leave alone.
Right.
We collected some high bush cranberries that hadn't fallen off over the winter. And we pulled up some cattail shoots, which we have right over here. And it turned out two of my students were undercover park rangers.
They infiltrated his group.
My God.
Infiltrated his group. See, Wild Man conducts little tours, and these guys infiltrated it. And then as Wild Man was about to eat that, they said, "All right, Wild Man, we got you. Bring them up."
Well,
Drop those dandelions.
They hauled me off in handcuffs when my walk was over. But when they looked in my backpack to see what I had,
They didn't find more dandelions.
no, I'd eaten all the evidence.
Oh. So now, of course, that made the news right away. You know, news guys were all over that. What happened from that?
Well, I got in all the newspapers, all the TV shows.
Serve any
on the
time?
news.
Do any hard time?
No, I went to court once and served everyone wild salad on the steps of the courthouse.
I remember that. I saw that on the news.
I had a press conference, and
What was your penalty for picking these dandelions?
well, my penalty is that they are negotiating with me now, and Park Commissioner Henry Stern has offered to hire me to lead nature walks in the parks and teach people how to pick dandelions.
Now we're talking.
I'm not sure whether I should accept the offer. I'm considering offering a counter proposal, hiring Henry Stern to be my publicity agent.
Whoa!
Oh.
Now let's not get too cocky there, Wild Man.
Don't push it, Steve.
Now, they also say you can conduct your walks, but you cannot pick any wildflowers.
No, we can pick, well, wildflowers we don't pick. We just pick weeds, the plants that make the best foods, things like poor man's pepper here, which is a wild mustard, sorrel, which they cut down by the millions and they serve in French restaurants. We can pick the vegetables and we can collect them where they're abundant and we can eat them. So I'm going to be doing essentially the same thing I was doing when I was arrested.
But getting paid for it.
Right.
Came back bigger and better than ever. Only in America can a wild man like this. Is it true that you can survive just by what you eat in the park?
Easily. Some of the most nutritious and the best tasting vegetables grow in the park. Here's a fairly mild one. It tastes a little bit like cucumber or zucchini. It's called the common cattail. Same plant that people are familiar with growing in marshes. And
Now, Wild Man, we're not feeling too well, you know?
well, this is all health food. This is
All right,
the most nutritious.
How is it?
No, I didn't eat it. It's that. I'm waiting. You're my leader.
I'm still there.
Yes.
I'm healthier than I ever was. Here, try a piece. It won't bite you.
Well, that's not bad at all.
Wild Man.
Oh, it's quite good.
It's better than, it's not as strong as onion by any means.
No,
Now,
if
what
you
is
want
this?
a strong one.
This is pepper? This is the...
Let me see which one you
That's
have.
Well,
no,
don't
that
use
is
your fingers.
this is the mustard green. Try a piece of this. This is pungent. It's not overpoweringly pungent, but it's quite good.
Now, Wild Man, is it true that you met the love of your life on one of these nature walks?
Well, I was giving a lecture in the library, and she came in late to the lecture. So I told her, "Wouldn't you like to see some of the plants that you missed?" And
that old line.
You heard that line before. Yeah.
Want to come to my house and see my plants that you missed?
well, we went into the park, and I fed her a cattail, and she fed me a wild parsnip. And now she's doing all the cooking for me.
Oh, Wild Man. How exciting.
Good,
Why aren't you
good
doing all
shape.
the cooking for her?
I bring home the plants.
Oh, okay.
All day.
I'm bringing home the bacon in other ways. Yeah. Listen, will we ever see you at McDonald's or something like that? I mean, do you ever eat at places like that?
No. I either do my own cooking or I eat in natural foods places. I was a hypoglycemic, and with meditating and nutritional foods and exercise and sunshine and plenty of beautiful women, I feel better than I ever have in my life.
How long have you been running around the park like that?
Since 1981. We find mushrooms like this in Central Park, 10, 20 pounds of
That's
them.
an appetizing thing, I'll tell you that.
Or this goes for $10 a pound in Dean and DeLuca's. It's called the Wine Cap Stropharia.
Did you get that from the park?
Yeah.
How do you know that isn't poisonous like some mushrooms?
I feed it to the park rangers first.
The guy's got an answer for everything.
Sure does.
Yeah.
Well, you have to identify any plant that you're going to eat with 100% certainty before you eat it. And this one with the reddish or brown cap, these are all the same mushroom.
Yeah, I would never think that. Would you reach?
No. Well, this is bigger and it's faded out by the sun.
Yeah.
So you'll see them all together, and the ones that are in the sun will be more blanched, and the ones in the shade will be darker. It has these lilac gills, which you can see here, and some of them will have a ring around the stem. And this is the ring over here, and the ring has little vertical lines on it. See these vertical lines?
That's okay.
This particular species is okay. Well, I wouldn't recommend beginners to try to hunt it on their own, but that's why I'm there.
That's why
the wild man's there. That's
Wild Man, is this anybody we know? Or
this is a morel.
What is
This
that?
goes for $25 a pound
morel?
in the gourmet shops. Have either of you ever eaten morels?
No.
No.
What is a morel?
It's one of the most prized gourmet mushrooms. They sell these in the gourmet shops and in some of the more expensive French restaurants, and it's delicious tasting. A friend of mine goes to Inwood Park every year and comes back with a basket full of these things, and we won't tell anyone where he finds them.
Morel. Well, all right, so you got the morel, you got the mushrooms, you've got all the ungawas over here.
Now these are sculptures,
what is
by the
this?
way.
Oh, that's sculpture.
These two are sculptures. This is a sculpture of an oyster mushroom. Took me about 3 weeks to assemble.
Yeah.
It looks, smells, and tastes like oysters, and sometimes you'll find these growing in Grand Union.
I'll be darned. Right next to the sign that says, "Come see Regis in Inglewood."
Sure.
All right. Well, listen, Wild Man, I'm glad that you beat the rap. I'm glad they're not putting you away in Sing Sing or anything. And the nature walks continue.
Well, they will probably be free once the park department starts paying me, so people can get in touch with me. They can call me at 718-291-6825.
Oh, God!
Right
And come on my nature walks, learn all about the ecology and wild plants and what's growing in what part of the park.
Makes sense to me, Wild Man.
Get real with
And
yourself.
I also have a book that I
Wild
just
Man's going to
finished.
pour it on now.
Now, you're
Okay.
losing your purity here, Steve.
Yeah.
You know, come on.
For a nature boy, you're a little on the commercial side. You know what I mean?
You have to learn what the plants are. Otherwise,
sure.
you might
So-
not be back for the
So
next
you get
show.
this when you show up for one of the walks, huh?
Anyone
you can buy
who
this
wants
for
it.
$100. Don't worry, it's going to be fun. All right, Nature Man, Wild Man, thanks very much.
Thanks.